want. Keep it real with me, yeah, keeping up. Wanna know the scoop, wanna get the tea? Well, tune in to me. She gon' tell you the real. She gon' lace you with skills. What's going on in the streets and everything in between. She gon' give you what you want, what you really want. Real topics you relate to, you can't even front. Real gossip, real advice, no phony stuff. Ain't no show how we call it.
And you know I'm keeping it real. What it do, though?
What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, Mimi?
What's going down, man?
What's going on, Mimi?
Shit, just riding the wave. Shit, chuk. We need to scratch this shit. What it do, though? My boy Jay Smooth in the building. What it do, though?
What's happening? What's happening? We out here.
Yeah, what about you, Jay Feezy? What it do?
What's happening? Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah, so how did everything go? You know, he was doing big things.
Oh, yeah, it was cool, man. Do I look tan?
You walked there with sea legs.
Man, I can't, man. Nigga, I got seasick, man.
Oh, shit, oh, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that part. Shit.
No, it's all good. I partied through it. It's all
that's
good.
That's right. As you should.
I just threw up over the side. It's all good.
Yeah, they wouldn't know if you was drunk or not.
Exactly. And what it do, my boy Courtney? Welcome to the show.
Man,
what it do?
Enjoying the day, man. How's everything going with the group? Everybody doing good?
Everybody's doing good and shit.
2 weeks rolling. Got his tire.
Man.
Yeah.
And he got his shirt and tie on again.
Yeah, man. Shit, he
Yeah.
professional.
Nigga, keeping a job. Yeah.
Keeping a job with Mimi. Keeping a job in these streets.
We didn't know
Keeping a job at a corporation. Do that shit. Oh, do that shit. Do that shit. Hey.
2 more weeks. All I got left.
2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
You to the 110 is hiring.
And what about my boy Sherwin O'Ray, comedian? What it do?
What's up, everybody? Sherwin O'Ray is here to confiscate your shit.
Oh shit, he taking shit, man. And what's up, my boy Men Dog? How you been and shit?
What's going on, Mimi? I've been gone, man, but I'm back, and I'm gonna keep it West Side rolling all the time.
Oh shit, watch out now.
Not like that, not like that.
What about that east side
West
shit?
Side rolling.
What about that east side shit? Don't forget about that east side.
Ooh.
Damn, we're gonna be fighting in the front. And then,
No.
and then I might have Sherwin bail me out.
You want to try to lock you up?
Because you're going to be waiting a long time.
You want to try to lock you up?
Hey, he called Sherwin. They in here dressed like lawyers.
It was like the legal team. Niggas came in here to sign documents.
Yeah, we got some real ones in the house. So every level of the game we got at the table. You feel me? So hey, enjoy the ride. This is Keeping It Real with Mimi. We talking about some real stuff today. We talking about Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, and happy Mother's Day to men that have to play both roles because they're out there too.
They don't get no credit.
I'm gonna give them some credit. I'm gonna give them some credit. I'm gonna give them some.
No,
I'm gonna give them some credit.
Y'all take y'all day.
Y'all want to do that? Y'all take y'all day, and then when Father's Day comes,
We'll take our day.
I don't want to hear no women like I played both roles. I'm the
I
mama
know.
and the daddy. Fuck that.
You want to just keep it one way?
We already
Okay,
spreading that shit out.
okay, we gonna keep it one
keeping him from
way.
his kids.
Yeah,
You know what?
up there playing the
That's what I'm
auntie
talking about.
role.
That's why I said let's just let y'all have y'all day. We can call it even.
Okay, and then we'll have our day. All right.
have your
Well, I
day.
take it back. No, I don't take it back,
your
though.
day.
Some of them, y'all real doing y'all shit. I'm just giving my salute, okay? Because I know some real ones out there. So don't take that away from the real ones. But welcome to the show. We talking about things your mama taught you. Your mama told you. When you go to their house, you know what they going to say. Don't touch nothing, sit down. I mean, it's certain things that happen at mama's houses. I mean, we've all experienced it. You know, you about to go shopping with mama. She said, we got 2 rules. Don't touch nothing, and I ain't buying you nothing. So, you know what I mean? So, different things happen. I mean, of course, some parents is buying you everything. So, today we exposing what happens when you were a child and things you might want to share as you do as an adult. Some things you still say. You know what I mean? Your mama used to say, I brought you in here, and I'll take you out. She used to talk that real shit. I'll knock your teeth out your mouth. Only your mama could talk to you like that. Ain't nobody else talking that shit but you mamas. You feel me? We like, I brought you here, and I show her, take your ass out. So on today's show, we saluting you moms. It's Happy Mother's Day. Shit, it's Happy Mother's Day to me, too. Hey,
Oh,
shoot.
Milfy.
You know what? Well, welcome to the show. I think everyone here has something that they want to discuss about Mother's Day. Okay, so
Big like Mimi back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's some funny shit. Because you know what? On some real shit, I remember every time I used to pick my daughter up from school, all the little boys be like, she my girlfriend. She my girlfriend. Like, they claiming me. They know we not dating.
That's what you heard. They were saying, I want to fuck your mama.
Yeah,
that's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, that was really what
they
it went
playing,
in.
that's my car with Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's my girlfriend.
Right. So on some real shit, y'all, we talking about things that have happened to you. So, Menace, have you ever had a situation, you know, growing up as a child, certain things you knew your daddy was going to say, well, really your mama, what she was going to say to you, because this is just how your household was ran?
Well, the way my household was ran, I lived with my daddy, but I had my granny. And my granny was crazy as four motherfuckers. And I'm crazy to this day because my crazy ass granny was crazy as a motherfucker. And she used to say all kind of stuff. My grandma used to tell me if it was a snake, it would have bit you. She'd tell me, you know, I'm looking for something. She said, it's right there. And I'd be like, where? Right there. I'd be like, where? She'd be like, if it's a snake, it would have bit you and slap me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She used to tell me shit like brick wall don't fall. And I used to always wonder what the shit this mean. What brick wall don't fall?
Right.
She said, nigga, I don't care how many times you hit your big ass head on that brick wall. That motherfucker ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
So stop hitting your head on that wall because it ain't gonna fall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my granny used to come with them all day long, and all my homeboys love my granny for real. Because she was going to sit there and drink some of that Pabst beer and, nigga, chew on some of them greens she done made all day, nigga, and sit there and talk shit and get down with all the homeboys all day long.
That's right.
Matter of fact, happy Mother's Day to my granny. Rest in peace. Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Don't get it twisted. My mother, I love my mama. Don't get it twisted. But I was raised by my daddy in the house with my granny, and it was a time. That's for sure.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day. And my boy, Chevelle. Ooh. So who do you... or what story would you like to tell in regards to Mother's Day? I mean, how are you feeling about this topic today?
I love my mom, you know, 100. And, you know, I travel with my mom right now. You know, me and my mom, we always had a good relationship. But my mom, I would say, ask your daddy. I was raised on the east side with a daddy in the house. I mean, he didn't have a job, but but I still was raised with him. So my mom would always say, ask your daddy and stuff like that. So as relationships grew and stuff like that, and my dad passed away, I took over some roles, and I traveled the world with my mom. You know, I love my mom, and I want to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day and stuff like that. But don't get it twisted. My mom will beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? She was quoted as saying, hey, Bobby, you hit him, my arm is tired. You know what I'm saying? Because she get tired of beating the shit out of me. She was like, hey, Bobby, you hit her. My arm is tired. So that's what I remember from my mom. Happy Mother's Day. And Bobby, you hit me. Because her arms is tired.
We could officially say she didn't beat the black off you, though.
Hey, you should have seen me before. I was Wakanda-ish.
So it's not considered abuse. You know
No. I got a soft behind. You know what I'm saying? I had a hard head. Hey, feel my ass. I got a soft behind right now.
Right. Some soft shit is going on that ass, okay?
Soft ass. All right.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Okay.
Shit.
That's good, ain't it?
And right. That means some disciplinary actions were being taken.
Feel my ass. My ass is soft.
Because you know what? Because in some of these other households, they not even practicing that. I've seen families, Caucasian in the market, and the kids on the ground screaming, begging for some gum. I mean, really begging for some gum. And the mama's like, no.
Beat you to death,
and a black parent is going to pinch your ass and get your ass up.
You goddamn
right. Somebody in the store going to be like, you ain't going to get your little ass up? But you better not say that to that little baby that's on the ground crying for that gum. Shit, I even seen a little white boy slap the shit out of his mama. She picked him up, and she was like, why are you doing this? He was like, bitch, you know what it happens when you at home
that's
with
the
me.
woman I want to date, because if a kid can slap you, you know what I could do to her? You know what I'm saying? That's that real east side shit. I'm going to make her do some shit and some shit.
Exactly. What about you, Jay Smeezy?
Man.
Have you had some situations coming up? Your parents, your mom had to discipline you or teach you a lesson that you needed to learn?
Man, it's this story, man. Me and my brother was just talking about the other day with my sister. So, back when humping was in with kids, you know what I mean? It was
It's out.
It's still in.
When humping was really in it was this girl.
That's safe sex then.
And my uncle had all the kids over there, whatever, right at his house. So my brother's like, man, you gonna smash that tonight. I don't know how this nigga did it, but the nigga yanked my drawers, threw him. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait.
Oh, not yet.
Wait a minute. Jay Spooky had Velcro
Hey,
drawers.
on God. My brother is like, to me, always been like minute size. You know what I mean? I was a little nigga. So he threw my underwear, hit my other brother in the head with my drawers. They get mad. They snitch on me the next day. Him and my little sister high-fiving and shit. So my mom like, nigga, what? Can I get him? So can I get him?
Can I ask you this? Was they breakaway draws?
Man, hey.
He had a snap off underoom.
Hey,
So easy.
hey, on God, look.
Like you didn't fight that
Hey.
at all?
Like a wedgie.
Hey,
Yeah, did you lift the
Like
hips
a
up?
wedgie. He
Hey.
had snap
yeah,
off underoom.
I ain't lift no hips up. Hey, this nigga Courtney, I got you though. So look, this shit is really funny, man. So my brother and my sister, they high fiving. My auntie, uncle, my mama sitting right there. They like, nigga, what?
Nigga,
What
what?
else they do? What else they do? Man, before you know it, I got my ass whooped. My older brother got his ass whooped, and my brother and sister got their ass whooped for telling.
Wait, that's fucked up. One dude got hit in the face with your drawers and he get his ass whooped.
Yeah, because they should have.
And then you get your ass whooped with no drawers on.
Is that what happened now?
No, that ain't what happened.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
I was trying to understand.
So we used to get whooped. They had these little boys, Whopper Jr., and Lucille. We all got our ass whooped. I think I got it the worst though.
Wow.
I bet you did.
You said a wooden paddle?
No, it was like a little baby 2x4, man.
Hey, your
Like,
parents related to my parents?
They might be.
My daddy did construction. We had one of them wooden sticks. Nigga, that nigga didn't play with it. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
We had a water hose. It was like slavery time.
You
It
know
was like
what?
the 60s.
Hey, but my brother
It was early
always
70s, but it was like the
compared to
60s.
me. Niggas, you know what I mean?
So Courtney,
You were a victim, brother.
look, you were victimized. Okay.
This motherfucker speaking like Malcolm X. He's got these fucking glasses on.
See, now what happened, brother?
So Courtney, do you have any stories? Maybe your mom, maybe she told you certain things, or you remember things you've done as a parent, or as as someone else in your family, as a mother has done.
Man, you know what? To be honest with you, crazy story, man. My mom was like low-key psychic.
Okay.
You know, like, no, for real, man. Like, she was low-key psychic. Like, it'd be a party. I'm young as hell. I'm like, man, I'm trying to go to this party. All the homies is going. And you know what, baby? I don't think you should go to this party. You know, just chill. Don't go to this one, man. And come turn around the next day, somebody got shot. It was a big problem went on in there, man. So I think, you know, first things first is happy Mother's Day to my mom. Love that woman to death. I mean, thank you. First thing, thank you for beating me out of jail.
Right.
And yeah, man, my mom whooped me. You know, y'all got whoopings with shit. My mom just hit me with any item that was close by. I remember Thanksgiving. Nigga, I had just threw on my fresh white T-shirt and I said something smart to her. I was like, yeah, have my plate ready for me when I get home. And my piece of turkey, yeah, my whole turkey leg was on the back of my neck, down the back of my shirt.
Right.
And I had to pick it up off the ground, rinse it off, and then I had to eat that later on that night.
Right,
But,
right.
You know, so I appreciate her for that, man. But no, when it comes down to it, you know, just my mom taught me something in the sense of saying, like, if you see trouble on one side of the street, man, just go to the other side or figure another way around it, man. And
exactly.
At 37 years old, at the end of this month, man, I felt like that's something that got me through this little life I'm living, man. Because California ain't really that easy for young cats, so I made it through on that one.
Right, you doing your thing, shit. Keep it moving.
As your mom always said, if you see shit on the ground, don't step in it.
You know what? So what about you, Sherwin?
My mama didn't say that.
Oh shit!
My mama was just too busy praying.
First, how you know what my mama said?
Your mama ain't said that
I know,
shit.
right,
Huh?
yeah.
What about your mama, Sherwin? What was your mama talking
man.
about?
You
we
know,
want to know
my
about
house-
this now.
My household was a little different than what you guys are used to.
Okay.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So my mom never hit me or whooped us. She just threatened to tell my father when he got home. And that scared.
Your dad was at your house?
That scared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That level.
And he was at work.
When you heard that sentence, I'm telling your father when he gets home, that scared the living shit out of you. And I remember one time, man, I lied to my father. All right. I was 16 years old.
That's normal with us.
I had a friend.
We
Ryan.
always lie.
Listen to this. I had a friend, Ryan Hartman. I never forget it. He was 21 at the time.
Okay.
I had a fake ID. I said, Dad, I'm going to sleep at Ryan's house. We're just going to go play some pool, and I'm going to spend the night at Ryan's house. The plan was we were going to go into New York City till like 4 or 5 in the morning, but I was too young to do that, but Ryan wasn't, so I thought I was going to fool my father.
Right.
So he says, all right, you're just playing pool. You're going to be home 10, 11. I was like, yep, exactly. We go to Ryan's house, get in a car, go to New York City. My father calls Ryan's mother, hey, just want to make sure the kids got in okay. Oh, they're in New York. They're not coming home till 4 or 5 this morning. Oh, is that right? Okay. Do you want me to call them and let them know you're... No, don't do anything like that. I'll pick my son up in the morning. My dad comes over that morning to pick me up. He's like, hey, how was your night? I said, it was cool. You just played pool, right? Yeah, Dad, just played pool. All right, get in the car. I'm going to take you. I got a little surprise for you. So we're driving. I'm like, where the fuck is he going? Next thing you know, we pull into the police station. I'm like, Dad, what are we doing here? He goes, I want you to meet a friend of mine. We walk into the police station, and the biggest, blackest cop I had ever seen comes to the front. You know the ones on Maury that discipline the kids.
The blackest cop.
He went and found one of them military cop, like the ones with the muscles that are on Maury that discipline the kids, that yell at the mothers. This guy comes up to me. He's like 6'8". I'm 16. I'm terrified. He's like, give me your driver's license and your fake ID. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, give me your driver's license. I'm not going to ask you again. I start crying because I know what my dad had done at this point.
Right.
I hand him the driver's license. He goes, turn around, place your hands behind your back. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck is going on? He goes, I wouldn't do that. He's asking you a question. You better do what the man says. I turn around and I heard that click. They put the cuffs on me. I'm crying. Tears gushing down my face.
Right.
They put me in the holding cell. I'm crying even more. I'm like, Dad, what's going on? He goes, I'll be back. I'm going to New York. I'll pick you up around 4 or 5 in the morning. He left me in that holding cell for like 4 or 5 hours. Comes back and gets me. He takes me out, gives me $50. I'm like, what the hell is this for? He goes, go get yourself another fake ID. I said, what? He goes, I don't care if you have it. Just don't ever fucking lie to me again. You want to use it? That's fine. Don't lie to me again. And from that moment, I never lied to my father. He put the scare of God in me, dude. He called the police station, said, I'm bringing my son in, have the cell ready, and have the meanest cop you could find ready to discipline his little bad ass. Took me to jail.
And your ass in there like the first 48, like, look, man,
Happy
I'm telling
Mother's
you,
Day.
man. Look, let me tell you, it was that nigga Kevin, man. I swear to God, man.
I thought this was Mother's Day and shit.
I was so scared. I mean, at 16, when they put those cuffs on you and you hear those bars go click, 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 and your dad leaves.
Right, you were scared to death. But what?
Imagine when you're 48 and they put them cuffs on you.
I thought Chevelle was involved when he said biggest, blackest, and then he said muscles. I was like, nah, I wasn't.
I ain't know those cops that come
All
on
right,
more like
Smoothie.
some other talk shows.
All right. Smoothie's got spicy today. Hey, look.
We got a spicy smoothie today.
Hey, Jay Feezy. What about you? Has your mom ever put it down on you on some stuff where you like, shoot, I ain't gonna do that shit no more? She busted me.
Well,
you got put on punishment.
Man, yeah. So many stories to tell. My mother was a teacher. My mother was a teacher, and she had the mental psychology to discipline you, so she didn't have to. She had a rule. Because she was a teacher, she would have to stay a little bit after school. But what she would do was she would tell us, me and my brother, make sure when you get home, you call me.
Okay.
Because he had a phone in the room. That's back in the day when teachers had that phone in the room. They had, they had phone numbers.
Direct call.
Yeah, direct. When you get home, you call me, let me know that you made it home.
Mm-hmm.
But see, what I would do is I would go over to my friend's house, and I would call her from there.
Right.
Because he had the Atari. I just told my age.
The Atari.
No caller ID?
This is before caller ID.
You said phone in the room, like you old as a motherfucker.
Oh yeah. We had phones.
That's that phone by the door. She had to get up. She had to get up from the desk and go answer that motherfucker.
So I would call her phone in the teacher's room, in her teacher's room, and say, "Mama, I'm home." She said, "Oh, you home, huh? Go to the refrigerator and read off that grocery list. Read it off." I'm like, eggs. Ain't no eggs on that thing. Go get your ass back to the house and let me know you made it back home. So she would do shit like that.
Right.
So before I would leave in the morning, I would look at the refrigerator and see what was on the refrigerator so I can call and be prepared.
Right.
So I could do it again. So once again, I go to my friend's house after school, supposed to call. I call.
Right.
And I said, all right, I'm home. We want to know what was on the refrigerator? She said, no, I don't want to know what's on the refrigerator. I want you to go into the library and get a book off the shelf, get Malcolm X, the Malcolm X book, and turn to the page, chapter 1, and read off that first line there. I want to see what you. And I was like, oh God. I'm busted.
Right. Again.
So that's
Right.
how that's what my mother would do. But my mother, she's very spiritual, very positive person. But she taught me early on that disrespect will be met with violence.
Right. So you got fucked up when she got home.
Oh yeah, she body slammed me.
Y'all had a library. Don't pass over that they had a library at the house.
Mama was
Well,
like, Mom, go into the library.
Yeah, we had a library.
Go into the game room.
It was a bookshelf.
Like, go into.
I had a library.
Y'all didn't have no library.
I had a
Oh no, he
library.
had a library.
Y'all didn't have a jacuzzi in your room.
I had a basketball court.
Y'all didn't have your own personal chef in it. No,
Oh shit, he turned it up, y'all.
No,
He
we
like,
had it.
shit, don't
Oh yeah,
fuck
she
with
body
him.
slammed me. I didn't know you know them wrestling moves, mama. Dang.
Oh shoot, that's crazy. So, have you ever had some crazy punishments that your dad put you on, Menace?
A crazy punishment. My daddy, nigga, my daddy believed in beating. He didn't believe, nigga.
This is the punishment.
He gonna whoop your ass, make you limp it off in your room for about 2 hours. He gonna punish you for 2 weeks. He gonna make you limp it off about 2 hours, and he's the punk ass nigga gonna be at the door talking about, you hungry? Nigga, we finna go to the movies, nigga. You want,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna let you go this time, but every time was motherfucking this time. My pops was crazy. Where you think my daddy got my crazy from? My granny from? All them niggas was crazy as motherfucker. I had to live with them crazy bastards.
Hilarious.
My daddy beat me, nigga, just to be, not to beat us. He whooped us. He didn't beat us, but the nigga put some strength into that shit.
Some strength.
And the nigga was serious about his craft. That's what I tell you.
Right. Shoot, I had a lot of different ladies raise me. I was kind of with grandma and mom and the other grandma. But one time I was with my mom and I was going to Catholic school. I was going to St. John's and they would give you
A freak.
You know what?
Yeah.
They give you a progress report,
That's
right?
St. Michael's.
And
That's
that's
St.
St.
Michael's.
Michael's. This is
Progress
St. John's. This ain't. Look. So you know they got the progress report and it's written in pen. So I had got a bunch of C's and stuff. A few were like C minuses, and so I didn't like the way the minus shit looked. So I was like, I'm gonna make it a plus, right? I'm
Hey, that's still passing.
yeah, but I don't know for some reason it was. I don't even know what was the thing with me, but whatever the case may be.
C plus is
Oh,
better.
It just sounded closer to a B and shit. So I fucking added the line on each one, and my stupid ass didn't get the exact color. It was blue, but the blue was a little more felt like. You feel me? So it had a little different
That new
ambiance
blue.
to
It was that new
it.
blue.
It was that new blue. The other shit was that old blue, and
It
it
was that
sunk it in the.
Winkle.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, you
We-
altered the grade.
Yeah, I altered some shit. So we rolling down the street. I handed a report card. I'm like, yeah,
Proud.
You know what I mean? Proud as a motherfucker, right? That nigga slapped the holy shit out of me. I saw stars and shit. I
Spoke
seen
to.
how the fuck Bugs Bunny and them feel when they get
Spoke
fucked
to.
up. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, I was supposed to. And
Spoke to.
not only that, I shouldn't even done it. Like I had already passed, but I was just on some different shit. But I think I wanted her approval in some type of way, like, oh, this would be better for her. But you know. Anyways, so what about you? East of the 110. Oh,
Ooh. Hey, my dad used to just beat me. You know what I'm saying? My dad used to practice wrestling moves, and we used to watch Wide World of Sports, right? And then he's usually like, hey, Muhammad Ali, that's how he punch, right? He throw a punch, and he twists his wrist and stuff like that. So my dad was like the disciplinary, right? But you didn't want your mom to whoop you because it was like more heartfelt. Like, you know, I understand my dad beat me, but my mom beat me. It was like more heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? So my dad and my mom, they all just
Liked it better when your daddy beat you?
No, I didn't like it at all because we got the punishment and the ass whooping.
you got both.
Yeah, we got both of them. It wasn't it wasn't a choice. It wasn't like a timeout or getting your ass whooped. You was getting your ass whooped and you was getting the punishment.
Hey,
Shit. No.
So you said your dad used to practice moves on you, like, all right, I'm gonna hit you with the Muhammad Ali, because you fucking up, like, oh.
Nigga, one time we was watching. This is a true story. It's real short. We was watching like a police arrest, and it was like the chokehold. And I'm like, I could get out of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll just grab you. I'll just grab you by the nuts. My dad was like, no, you can't do that shit. I'm like, no, for real. My dad choked me so hard that I literally like passed out. Like I woke up crying. I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, and my mom was like, hey, Bobby, you know that was wrong. That's all I got on my mom. Like for real, like mom. I almost died. Yeah, you know you was wrong.
Right, hilarious.
Hey, my daddy was a get out the car ass nigga. He'd tell you, get out the car, nigga. You like, what? He like, get out the car, nigga.
Hey, y'all had a car?
Hilarious.
Niggas had libraries and cars?
Hilarious.
Fuck.
Kitchens.
Kitchens and shit.
Right, nigga.
Yeah,
With
my
stoves
My
and
daddy
shit.
would put your ass out 2 miles from the house, nigga. Wouldn't give a fuck. He'd be like, get your ass, make your way home, nigga. Put all of us out. He'd get mad at us.
Hilarious shit.
You had a home?
Hilarious. My grandfather used to beat everybody up in the house, grandma and everybody. So my daddy used to tell him he better not hit me. So what he would do is when I made him mad, he would go outside and get my dogs and shit and wrap them around the tree and beat the dogs. I watched in the window and I would cry because he was told not to hit me. So he didn't hit me. He said, bitch, I'm going to fix you though. I'm going to beat your fucking dog.
Hey, so wait a minute. You get to see and your dogs get an ass whooping.
Right, I get to watch it.
You get a bad report card and
the
your dogs get an
like,
ass
what
whooping.
I do, bro?
Yeah.
My grandfather was crazy. He was like, somewhere or another, I'm going to hurt you. Your daddy said don't hit you.
That's that
I'ma
Mississippi
fucking-
shit. I'm trying to tell you, my
Yeah.
folks from Mississippi, they fucked up. I'm trying to tell you.
Shoot, my grandfather used to chase my dad and my mom with a knife down the street. My grandfather was with that business. He used to beat my grandmother's ass, and he would make moonshine. So sometimes we were putting X-Lax in his moonshine so he could take a
Moonshine?
shit, so he could have a seat and leave my grandmama alone.
So let me get this
So,
straight.
wait.
Moonshine is clear, right? And X-Lax is brown.
Oh,
So he had
yeah.
like chocolate flavored moonshine
Yeah,
or some
they
shit.
would mix the shit in there,
X-Lax.
and his ass would be mad, and then when
Drunken shit.
X-Shine. Yeah.
and he would say something went wrong with that batch. He would just think something went wrong with the batch. So you know what I'm saying? But one time,
Drunk as shit.
yeah, drunk as shit. But I started pouring out the beer bottles. That's how I got thrown out. I started pouring out the beer bottles because I noticed he would beat everybody's ass when the beer bottles was taken. I said, we don't get rid of this shit because he be beating up on grandma. I didn't like that shit.
Oh, when he drunk, he start beating on everybody.
Yeah,
Okay, so
he
y'all
better-
start pouring out the beer.
Yeah.
You niggas thought you was smart. You pouring out an alcoholic's favorite thing in the
Yeah,
world.
so he was like-
oh, he gonna beat the shit out of y'all, then go get
my
drunk
God.
and do it again.
Oh my God! I got kicked out. He put all my shit on the porch and he called my mama. He said, "Come get her. You've been having enough fun. You ain't been taking care of her, but she'll be sitting here on the porch waiting." My grandmother was like, "Duke," because they called him Duke. And long story short, my grandfather didn't play. My grandfather was my nigga though. Rest in peace. He was a real one. Like he was like 70 years old, hanging out with the 20-year-olds. So you know he was about that life. You know he was with the business. They be like, "I love your grandpa." Niggas I run into to this day, hanging out with my grandfather back then. You know.
You like them young girls. That's what it was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, he liked the young girls and all that shit. My grandfather was something else. But you know, yeah, I learned a lot from his ass. I would get in his pickup truck. He had all naked women on the top of his pickup
Tight,
truck.
he like the
truck.
tight booties, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? He liked all kind of stuff. He took his show on the road. Okay, I'll tell you that. So what about you, Jay Feezy? Have you ever had a situation where your mom embarrassed you somewhere? Like you was somewhere trying to hide sign, and she came with the embarrassment move.
I don't know about embarrassment, but it's more like mothers can be cock blockers sometimes.
Right.
Right.
We was at a family reunion one time, and I didn't know the little chicks was my cousin.
Oh,
I knew
know
it.
what?
I didn't know. I didn't
doing her
know.
job.
It was like I didn't know. She was like, "No, that is your family." I was like, "What? I didn't know." I didn't know.
Hilarious.
Don't you talk to that? And I was like, I can't talk to that. That's family, right? That's family.
trying to
Like
have
how
kids with a
far
little
down
shoe.
how far down the family tree? Let's get it on. They didn't have
was
Ancestry.com back then.
You know what?
You had to trust
That was your sister, though.
Hilarious. She rode there with your auntie though.
Boy, they was like them the cousins
Don't
that
judge
you don't
my
see.
auntie.
Hey, them little girls are so fine. I was like, oh, are they? You know, it's all at the hotel, so you don't know who's with. You know, who's
Oh,
what.
yeah.
And they're like, no, don't you go over there and talk to them. Get them phone numbers.
If it's
and
a
everything.
family reunion, everybody's supposed to be off bounds, ain't they?
Hey, they didn't have a T-shirt on, so I'm like, they couldn't be family. So he goes, no.
Niggas from North
That is
Carolina.
your cousin. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
And if you was in Jay Smooth family, you didn't have drawers on.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Y'all had
Hey,
T-shirts.
I grew up in a single parent home, So the drawers was rather cheap. So he ripped the motherfuckers off.
They was easily ripped.
I
You should have
wasn't
said
wearing
they
that.
was Zodi draws. Nigga, we would have understood that.
Hey,
Drywall.
I couldn't afford Fruit of Balloon and Hanes. And
After
all
3
that.
washes, the motherfucker's gone anyway.
Right,
Yeah, I understand. I get it now.
I get it. She was flossing, Zodi.
Nah, I still don't understand.
You know what? So what about you, Sherwin? Have you ever been put on some sort of punishment by your mom, or did you ever have a situation where you were embarrassed? I know you told the last story, but I know you've got more.
He was locked up.
Oh shit.
No, I got more, man. And it's with my dad though, because my mom, of course, outsourced it to my father. He's
Right.
the one. He's the one that, yeah, she outsourced.
Been doing
the
this
shit,
forever,
all
huh?
the discipline.
Right.
My dad enjoyed. My dad was in the military, man. We couldn't have calculators in the house. That motherfucker put the law down. I remember.
what?
Yeah.
You couldn't learn?
I came home. I came home
couldn't
from
cheat?
school once with a calculator. I was
Hilarious.
doing my homework. He walked in. What the fuck is that? I said, it's a calculator. He took it and threw it out the window. Said, do it without it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, my dad.
You
my
know I
dad
paid
didn't-
$50 for
my
that?
dad did not fucking play.
It came with the
one
free
time,
ID.
Man, when my freshman year in high school, man, he came to me and said, look, you know, kids are gonna start introducing alcohol and shit to you. You're gonna get
Right.
invited to parties. He goes, if you ever want to drink, tell me. I'll get some alcohol. We'll drink responsibly. I'm like,
Right.
you full of shit. You would never. I said, I want to drink tonight. He said, all
Right.
right, invite your little stupid ass friends over. We're gonna drink tonight.
Right.
I'm like, you serious? I went and told the whole fucking school. I said, party at my house.
Oh,
and
shit.
they're like, what? I said, my daddy's getting the alcohol. They're like, you foolish. I invited every bitch I could find over
Hilarious.
the house. My dad comes home with the nastiest ass beer, Budweiser. Brings home Budweiser.
Hilarious.
He says, all your little friends ready? I'm like, yeah, give me the beer. He gives me the beer. I crack it open. I took one little sip. This is disgusting. He goes, no. You got your little fan club. You got to finish that beer. Makes me drink the whole thing. I'm puking up. This is disgusting. He goes, now you know, adults don't only drink one beer. Have another one.
Oh shoot! So
Gives
he
me
making you drink
2,
up.
3.
Right.
I'm puking.
gonna
I'm
lock this
sick.
nigga
He
up.
makes an ass
Right.
out of me. I ain't get no pussy in high school.
Oh my gosh. And
My,
they all watched.
my
They all
dad,
saw it.
my dad said the same exact thing to us, but he never used words. He just had a full bar that he just kept replenishing. So to us, that means drink up, nigga. So that was love in my house.
Hey, Sherwin,
Talk
that's
about
not why you didn't get
embarrassment,
pussy in
man.
high
I had
school.
all them women over there, and I was trying to act like I was the man. I puked up. I looked like such a...
Hilarious.
You didn't get no action in school?
No pussy.
You didn't have with your hair.
We should
looking
talk
like
about that. We should talk about that. Why you didn't get no
after-
pussy?
like that?
Oh, I got my share of pussy, but I'm saying for
But
the
not in high school.
For
Not
that,
in
for them first few months though,
First
I
year
was
in
the
grad
laughing
school.
stock of the school, man.
Oh shit,
Yeah, it was
man.
bad.
They was shit. What about you, Courtney? Have you ever had a situation where you got embarrassed by moms, or she put some shit down where you said, I ain't never doing that shit no more. Moms ain't playing when it come to XYZ.
Well, my mom was cool, but she used to embarrass me in an awkward way. Like, when it come to me, hey, moms, can I have a chick come over for the day? Yeah, cool. You can have a girl come over, and you can close. Shut up. Just let me finish the story, nigga. Damn.
Right. Hilarious.
Yeah. He already ready to go. But no, she would let me come. She'll let me have a chick over, man. But at the same time, what she'll end up doing after a while is, if I got too quiet in the room, then she'll call me out the room. By that time, I have to flip my dick up and then like kind of like put it under the belt buckle, and then walk in the room like this, like, hey, what's up, man? Like, you good? Like, did you want something? Like, no, come all the way in the room. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm in there doing? Like, just hump. You can hump in my house, but ain't no fucking. So I bring it.
Sweatpants,
Wait,
no
humping
drawers.
and funking ain't the same thing?
Well, no. Well, see, you can hump with your clothes on and get
No, that's
like,
a dry hump.
Yeah.
No, that's
no
different than
fucking-
humping now.
No, yeah, this is regular
Humping
dry
is
humping. I'm talking about dick sore in the afternoon afterwards.
Right.
Like that
Right.
kind
You
of.
talking about wet
Blue
spot
ball.
on the jeans, talking about humping.
Yeah.
Blue ball.
Dry humping.
Boy, you's a nasty person, you.
Hilarious. Shit. Well, look, we get into one of my favorite new segments of the show, and it's called Nigga What? So on this segment, this is when we get to say, where we felt like, Nigga What? So I'm going to move into it. I'm going to go first. I had a situation in my building just yesterday. I was moving some items from my car to the apartment, and they have a setup where you can take a roller and bring it through the building. So I'm bringing it through the building. I see this lady, and something say, turn around. I turn around. She taking a picture of me. She taking a picture of me in my building. So I turn around. I said, this bitch just take a picture. So I said that to myself, right? I left the basket there, and she was all the way down the hall. So I started chasing her down the hall, but I kept saying to myself, remember, you live here. Remember, don't trip out too hard, but roll up on her and ask her what it do. So I rolled up on her. She was still, further away, because remember, I had already got all the way to where my apartment was, and she was down the hall. I'm yelling. So I see her. I yell. I said, excuse me. She said, no. I said, well, you ain't even heard what I got to say yet. So now the answer is no. She was like, no talk to you. And kept going. I said, did you just take a fucking picture of me? And she fucking said something loud and went down the thing. So the one person in me said, you better not you at your house. The other person said, nigga, get this bitch. See what the fuck is up with this bitch? Because I was like, nigga, what? Nah, nigga,
you had on that blue cat suit, huh?
Nah.
Everybody took a picture of that.
So, I went to find her on the elevator, because remember, she had a head start. So I left my shit. I left my shit in front of my door. That's how much I wanted to catch up with her. Get down the hall, get to the elevator, and the elevator had shut. And so I tried to push the button, hoping it was going to stop it so it could open. But, God saved me, because if it would have opened, I probably would have I would have made a left turn and said, nigga, what? So because it shut and it didn't open, I'm grateful today, and all I can say is nigga would. So, but when I see her, I'm gonna take a picture of her. I remember her dog got a little limp in his step. I know what she looked like, and as soon as I see her, it's gonna be a photo shoot, just enough to let her know I know.
You should
all
send
right.
your
Put the
dog
flash
to fuck
on.
her dog up.
Yeah, my dog will.
You should send your dog to impregnate her dog.
So Chevelle, so you got a nigga what?
A nigga what? Yeah, I got a nigga what? You know what? Let's do it at the job, right? Every time the work starts, this nigga gotta go take a shit.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't shit that much. You ain't been drinking moonshine, motherfucking X-Lax.
You don't know my grandfather.
You don't know our grandfather and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? Come on, nigga, for real though? For real though.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, what? That's a quick one,
Yeah, I like that one. That's some real shit. What about you? Jay Smeezy, do you have a nigga what?
Yeah, I got one. Motherfucker asked for my help to bring some groceries in. You know what I mean? I was visiting my homegirl. And I find myself doing the shit by myself.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, what? Like, get your ass over here. You asked for help. You didn't say, can you bring the groceries in?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The fuck?
Right, nigga, what? For real.
Hope you got a taco out of that motherfucker.
Okay, shit. Hope that bitch bend over like Miss Parker on your ass or something. Nah. Okay, what about you, Courtney? You got a nigga what?
Well, my nigga what moment is dedicated to my one of my managers at my job.
I feel like I'm at church.
No, I'm just saying, like, no, because this has got to be the stupidest shit ever. We're closing, our store is going to be closing on June 13th. And I made a mistake on something, and she decided to tell my main manager that she wanted to write me up. And I'm looking at her, I was like, bitch, like, nigga, what? Like, you being serious about this company? These niggas about to fire us in the next 3 weeks? Bitch,
right.
You really still trying to be serious? Like,
right.
Yeah, nigga, what
a
the
weird
fuck is wrong
bitch.
with you? Yeah.
A weird bitch. She said, I still can do shit around here. She taking her shit way too seriously. That's one of them fucking security guards that do motherfucking too much. They be like, you can't go over here. You know what I'm saying? I understand your job, but some shit you doing way too much. So nigga, what?
Yeah, nigga, what that bitch?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Okay.
You turned it into a verb.
Yeah.
Nigga, what that bitch?
What about you, Sherwin? You got a what?
Come on.
I got a come on.
Oh, come on.
You switching it to a come on.
I have an come on.
Well, come on.
To piggyback off what Courtney said, man, so I just started this new job, right? And there's always someone at your job that takes the job a little too fucking serious. Right. This motherfucker comes up to me and says, yeah, we got a company book, so if you're not doing anything over the weekend, you want some good reading material. I'm like, what? Nigga, what? Yeah. On my day off, you want me to read shit? I don't give a fuck about this damn job. I got shit to do, right? Just because your lonely ass got nothing to do, you want to read? You want to work on your day off? No.
No, right. And we would all study the same material.
Time and a half.
That's not even a come on. That's a nigga what?
That's a nigga what? Yeah. That's a verb.
Yeah, it's a verb.
Oh, come on is a plea for help. That's a verb.
What about you, Jay Feezy?
Okay.
You got a nigga what?
Yeah, you guys know, I don't like poor gym etiquette. Okay?
Right.
I don't like it. I was at 24 Hour Fitness again today.
Right.
Now it's a little busy when I go, but I'm a patient man. But look, be doing something on the equipment.
Right.
Okay. Be doing something on the equipment. Don't have me waiting, because you know, if you got weights, use one weight at a time. Don't have all of the weights and talking about, I'm using these. No, you're not.
Right.
I can take these 30s. I can take these 30s off your hand, because you got the 25s, you got the 50s, you got the 50s.
Right.
I don't know what the, man, stop. I mean, come on, man. Be doing something with it. You ain't doing nothing with it, you need to give them to me.
Right.
So I'm like, can I get those 30s right there? Clearly, he hadn't touched them. And he's like, no, I'm using those. I'm like, nigga, what?
Hey, by the
You
look
ain't
of your
touched them?
arms,
What?
you haven't touched them either.
Nigga, what?
Exactly.
Follow me to the gym if you can make that motherfucker. How did you be one of them people on the treadmill walking.
Hilarious.
No incline for an hour. Nigga wasting time. Get off that
No,
motherfucker.
I'm never on the treadmill. If I ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going to the gym, period.
If I
That's
ain't going
my
nowhere,
point.
I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
You don't know what 30 pounds look like, motherfucker.
Dirtbags don't go to the gym.
He said, damn.
They go. He's going to have him a cocktail and chill. So this is one of my. Oh, let me let Menace give his nigga what?
I got me a nigga.
Oh, well, nigga, what this motherfucker?
Yeah, I was at my homeboy house, and this nigga don't drink coffee. He's an adamant no coffee drinker. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Adamant no
So
coffee.
I was at the nigga house, and the nigga told me, you know, I asked him about some coffee. He was like, yeah, I got a thing in there. I'm like, nigga, you don't even drink coffee. He was like, I got something. Somebody been over here. I'm like, all right, go in there. I got to dig out the coffee, and I'm going through all this shit, man. I finally get everything going, and I made the coffee. Only reason he had coffee because the nigga bought a fancy Keurig. And the nigga said, he walked in the kitchen, he said, you want some creamer? And I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, you don't even drink coffee. Nigga, where you get creamer from? And something is flashing in my head.
Right.
And the nigga had me the creamer, and I looked at it.
The date.
And I looked at the date on it. That motherfucker was like a year and a half old. I said, nigga, what the fuck is this? He was like, nigga, it's creamer.
You caught his
I
teeth.
said, nigga, this is...
Creamer
I said,
got a lifespan of 3
I
weeks.
said, you know this is like milk, right, my nigga? He was like, you serious? I was like, nigga, what?
Okay.
He was trying to give you lactose
I'm
intolerance.
trying to,
Okay.
nigga trying to kill me. I'm trying
Right.
You caught his cheese in this motherfucker.
Right. In a real motherfucking way.
I didn't even want
okay?
to open the thing up and see what was inside. For
Oh
real.
no, that would have been
Death.
scary.
Ooh, good
Huh.
lord.
Evil.
Nigga gave me the heebie-jeebies just now.
Okay.
The heebie-jeebies.
He was like,
Man.
what, nigga, what?
Nigga, what?
Shoot. I gotta go into my favorite segment.
Uh-oh.
It's called Spread Out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those who don't know what Spread Out is, it's when they all up on you, they all up in your face, they trying to see what you doing, you don't even know who they are. If you don't spread out, mind your own business and get up off of me. And that could be somebody even parking too close to your car. They done dinged your shit. You hating. Spread the fuck out. You feel me?
Spread out?
It's a lot of motherfuckers need to spread out. So I want to spread somebody out. I was helping one of my friends move some stuff, and it was a lady, and she was old, so she looked like she needed help, and he didn't look like he was gonna help her. Everybody was so busy moving stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna help her. I said, you want me to take that trash out for you? So I took the trash out for the lady, but when I turned the fucking thing over, it had maggots alive. Some was dead, like hard ass chicken fried rice, some rice-a-roni or something, and the other ones was alive, moving the fuck around. I screamed because
Did
first
you
of all, I jumped and I screamed.
Why you think
I
they asked you to take it out?
That's right. Look, hey, look.
Hey, can you jump one more time?
It's hilarious. Hey, but on some real
For the
shit,
cameras?
y'all. Hey, look, on some real shit, y'all. Y'all should have seen that shit. That shit gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like, you know, you doing somebody a favor because they old, and
what
I'm
year
like,
did people say heebie-jeebies, though?
a long time ago. It's a long. That's what
Minutes,
my
you
mama
say that
told
every
me.
episode.
The EBGBs. That's some shit your mama taught you. The EBGBs and
That's
shit.
why I don't
Don't
know
kiss a
people are-
motherfucker. They got the EBGBs. Don't let them touch you. They got a sore on their
That
face.
Ebola, nigga.
EBGBs.
That's called the
Nigga.
Courtney.
I thought that was the cooties.
That's called the Courtney.
Yeah, not the Courtney. Hey, look.
People blistered on this.
So
Man.
as we move into my favorite segment, Spread Out, I'm going to go to my boy, Big Menace. Who do you need to spread out?
I want to spread out my dumbass nephew that's turning 21 at the end of the month.
Okay.
The nigga is turning 21, so
said that?
he wanted to party for the whole month. So he quit his job.
Oh no. No, he didn't.
He had
He
strategy.
quit it. His car was parked out in front of my house for like 3 days before I realized. Well, I was like, why is the nigga car parked out in front of the house? Ain't moved and his keys in there. They like, oh, he in Atlanta. I like, what the fuck is nigga doing in Atlanta? They was like, oh, it's his birthday month. I said, birthday month?
Damn.
So the nigga quit his job. My nephew, he quit his job.
So he can go on vacation.
And
He a real
so he can party for the whole month. And
He should have went out on disability.
Yeah.
And
Or he
Courtney-
should have hurt
and
himself.
Courtney looking for a
Sick
job.
leave.
No, I'm just saying. He
Give
quit
him
his job to go to Atlanta and party?
no. He's partying for the whole month. So he just going where
And
he's
they
going.
got there.
He got plans to go to Miami. He got plans to go to down in the islands.
Hey.
But I'm trying to figure out where you getting all, nigga, you 20 years old. Nigga, you work at Macy's. Where you
Right.
getting all this money for to quit for a whole month, nigga, to
Right.
quit your job and
Hey.
party for a whole month?
Hey, Courtney, there's a job opening. Boom.
Pow, pow, shots fired.
So
Shots fired.
that's my nephew. I want to spread out for hustling. The nigga hustled back. He's hustling backwards. So he's a dummy, and I didn't raise you like that, you dummy. So spread out.
Spread the fuck out.
Make me look bad. nigga.
Yeah, spread that shit out. Oh yeah, and spread them fucking maggots out. Don't ever ask me to take out trash with maggots.
Lord.
Oh my God, spread it out. So my boy Chevelle.
Ooh.
Ooh, who do you need to spread out?
Hey, I want to spread out. Jay? Oh, no, just kidding. I want to spread out niggas that wear basketball shorts as draws. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you can't be wearing basketball shorts as draws and then go to the gym and wear them as basketball shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Wear your
Nigga,
draws.
Yeah, they draws. and
Wear
shit.
your draws.
I know Jay Smooth wouldn't understand this because he got breakaway draws that didn't fly off of him. But you know what I'm saying? Jay Smooth, start wearing your basketball shirt as draws, and
You know what?
I want to spread them niggas out. You know what I'm saying? You be walking around, them niggas be walking around with like they pants sag and they got basketball shorts on. Like, nigga, those are basketball shorts. Those are draws, nigga. No, that's how they walk around and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hey, look, it's
You talking about ass, nigga? You the one that got your Paracord drawers ripped off. You the man of ass right now.
How you know they wearing basketball shorts and drawers?
Come on, come on.
They got pants over them. It's like, are those
What about-
basketball shorts?
Hey,
you,
hey,
Jay?
this old dirty juice giving you superpowers and shit.
Hey,
Anybody know these niggas walk around with their motherfucking waist around their fucking ankles and shit?
Right. They
Them
waist
motherfuckers have basketball shorts on and shit.
I know what
you're
you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
Like, you
Jay
ready,
Smooth
they
understand,
ready
he
to
don't-
ball.
Yeah, he
They ready to
don't-
ball at all times. man.
Oh, hey,
They ready.
what
People, sports people know what that means. Like, you ready to play a pickup game at any given time. Nigga, you a baller.
And we see who haven't been to the gym.
Yeah.
Jay Smooth hasn't been to the gym.
you know what?
And he don't wear drawers.
Look, you know what? Jay Feezy, Jay Feezy, who do you need to spread out?
Dang. Oh, there's so many to spread out. Okay, I got one. I have a problem with the Whole Foods parking lots. Okay. Okay, it's a small parking lot. It's a Whole Foods, but it's a half a parking lot.
Right.
I don't like that. Okay. The secret to getting parking spots is to keep moving and wait your motherfucking turn.
Right.
Okay. If the person in front of you is obviously taking too long, I ain't got all day. You don't know if they're getting in or getting out. Keep it moving. Okay.
Right.
So the person in front of me that was just holding up everybody, people can't even get into the parking lot because he doesn't know. He wants to be sure that this parking spot is gonna be reserved for him. I need you to spread out and keep it moving, okay?
Right, spread it out.
Spread it out, brother.
What about
we ain't
you?
got time.
That's right.
We ain't
Spread
got time.
Spread it out.
Spread it out.
That's right. What about you, Jay Smeezy? Who do you need to spread out?
I need to spread out my tenant, man. So a package was delivered from FedEx. So
Way to go.
I put the package on the mailbox.
Right.
The person who the package was for come to me like, did you see a package? I had to check the surveillance.
Right.
Found out who took the package. I told the tenant, I was like, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't gonna report you, but you need to get that girl's stuff back.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was mine. So
Jay Smooth snitching.
that
nigga snitching.
So her initials,
Top flight, nigga.
her initials is AM, and the package was for a girl with LD. So you playing my intelligence.
Right.
Like, spread your little slow,
Right.
retarded ass out.
She knew that wasn't her.
It wasn't her. She looked at it for like 10 minutes. I'm looking at her on camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Spread
spread
the
the
fuck
fuck out.
It said LD.
Yeah.
Learning disability. This must be for me.
Yeah, spread that shit out.
If she
LG.
looked at it for 10 minutes, she might have thought that motherfucker was her. You might just be stupid.
Yeah, she's like, is it me? Is it them? Him or me? What about you, Sherwin? Who do you got to spread out today?
I want to spread out Mr. Hernandez that lives across the street from me.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Spread out, Hernandez.
No. This motherfucker is still celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Turn the goddamn music down. It's the 10th.
Right. Hilarious. Spread out.
Hey, it's Mexican Mother's Day.
Hilarious. What about you? What about you, Courtney? Who do you need to spread out?
I want to just spread out really quick all of the people that are following me on Instagram and Facebook.
Trying to lose followers.
No. The thing is, see, I put up a story. I put a video out, like 300, 400, 500 people watching this shit, and that's cool, and I appreciate y'all for watching. But tap the bitch twice, you know, just hit it twice. That's the reason why I put the motherfucker on there, for a reason. So I've been realizing that people be watching this shit because I put the stories up and I can see exactly who it is. So it's a couple of you grown ass niggas that keep watching my shit that don't say anything at all, don't like anything, and it's a little strange to me, and I would appreciate if you just spread out.
Right, spread the fuck out.
I'm sorry.
Either like.
You have some haters, it sounds like.
Right. That's what they do. They peek and poke. Yeah, they peek
Hey,
and
I'm one of
poke.
them type of. If you make me laugh, I like it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm one of them types. I got a lot of homeboys comedian shit. If you make me laugh, I like it all the time. I be liking some of that shit. But some of that shit.
I can't be liking everything.
No, you can't like it.
I like it, but I won't express it. I won't let anybody know I like all that debauchery.
Hilarious.
That can't be double
I'm
tapping.
telling you, they follow your moves. I'm trying to tell you. Then they start selling your shit. You know?
Right.
I can't do that.
Debauchery.
I like twerking, but I ain't gonna let y'all know about it.
Right. Shoot, I want to spread out the freeway. Late at night, you trying to get home, and all of a sudden, because they think it's late night, they done shut down the 405 and a few exits, or they shut off another exit. You on the 91, you on the 60, you on one of these freeways. And
You
now
into hunger.
You know what? And you can't even get off the freeway. You know what I'm saying? And then they got you on these side roads and shit. If you don't spread the fuck out, let niggas get home. We don't got time for the one lane at this time of night and the shutdown on the freeway when the police cars going from side to side to spread that shit the fuck out. Let me the fuck by and
You go
shit.
from Carson to the hunger. How do you get the fuck at the hunger?
Right.
I hate when they put them cones out. There ain't no action going on.
Shit, she
Right.
took Waze took us 4 hours to take a 1.5 hour trip one
Right.
day. We was mad as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, we was on
Took us to a canyon.
Exactly. We was on a real canyon too. We took us on a toll road and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? If they don't spread out. So we coming to the end of the show, y'all. This is the part of the show where you can let them know how to find you, what it do, and we running out of time, so we gonna run through it quick. My boy Menace, how can they find you?
You know you can find me and don't find me. Fuck you.
All right. What about you, Chevelle? How can they find you? Ooh.
east110.com or call 323-EAST-110.
Oh shit. Jay Smeezy, how can they find you?
Facebook, J Smooth, Instagram, the real J Smooth. Holla at your boy.
Oh shit. Courtney, how can they find you?
Man, Courtney Bass, Outcast. Catch me on Instagram or Facebook.
Sherwin
And like
Array, how can they find
Sherwin
you?
Array, Instagram at Sherwin as ARAE.
That's what it do. And my boy Jay Feezy in the building. How can they find you?
Instagram, Joe Fox Comedy. I look like that cool motherfucker. I look just like this.
That's right. Well, you know what, y'all? This your girl Mimi. You know I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it
Thanks
real.
for checking out the show. Check us out next week. You know we gonna be keeping it real, and you know how we do it. What? Keep it real,
Yeah,
Keep it real.
nigga. What?
nigga. Who?